All right, people, welcome back to the Kaiba Show. I know I've been gone for a while. Your boy's been very busy doing a lot of overtime at my job, but I am back this week because that's right. Ant-Man and the Wasp and the Quantumania is out. So let's get it.
Welcome to the Kaiba
All right, people. So Ant-Man and the Wasp and the Quantumania is starring. You already know your boy Paul Rudd. We got Michelle Pfeiffer back, Michael Douglas, and we got the newcomer Jonathan Majors playing Kang. That's right, Kang the Conqueror. And unfortunately, people from the first two movies, we did not see them in this movie. So yes, people, you will not see T.I. and Michael Pena and the crew. Unfortunately, yes, I'm sad too. But the director is once again Peyton Reed, and basically, without giving too much away, Ant-Man, your boy Lang, his daughter creates this like quantumanium signal device, and it sends a signal into the quantumanium, and basically somebody gets it and snatches them into it. And that's basically the story in a nutshell without me giving too much away. And let's get straight into it. I only went into this movie with high expectations for Jonathan Majors. He is a really, really renowned actor. He is making a name for himself in Hollywood. So when they announced that he was going to be playing Kang the Conqueror, I got excited. So my expectations for that element of the movie was high. And let me say, folks, he delivered. He's definitely going to be one of the top MCU villains going forward. And just with what they showed, I know they didn't want to give everything away because this is his first appearance as Kang the Conqueror, not what he did in Loki. That was like some little baby variant, if you're familiar with the Loki series. So this was like the actual Kang the Conqueror that we know from, I want to say, the comic book pages, and he delivered. So going forward, because they just gave us a little taste, I feel like he's going to be an excellent addition to the villain rogue gallery of Marvel. So with that being said, the movie was disappointing for the first half. There was a lot going on. It felt a little rushed. Like they go straight into the Quantumanium like 10 minutes into the movie. There was like no build up. We got that little introduction, and then bam, we was right into it. And it took a while for the story to start to gel. But once Kang came on the scene, it picked up for me, and the movie started to make sense. And your boy Jonathan Majors is probably the best thing about the movie. Without him, this movie would have definitely probably been, I don't know, like a lackluster. Because let's be honest, like the Ant-Man franchise isn't the greatest. It's okay, it's mediocre. It's never my go-to movies in the MCU. I'll rather watch Ant-Man and the Wasp over the first Ant-Man, even though the villain wasn't that great to me in that movie. But when it comes to his three movies, just because of what I like that they did with Kang the Conqueror, this is probably my favorite movie in his franchise, just off the strength of that, because this was like the best villain in Paul Rudd's three movies of the Ant-Man. Like that by far, that was the best part of the movie. Special effects was good. There was some good action sequences, some cool ones. And another thing that threw me off that I didn't like, and it's kind of like a plot hole, but if I'm not mistaken, because like I said, the Ant-Man franchise is not my go-to movies in the MCU. Most of the time when it's on TV, I keep it moving. I never stop. But between Ant-Man and the Wasp and freaking Avengers Endgame, wasn't this dude in the Quantumanium? So I was confused where I felt like it was a plot hole in the movie. It was almost like he had no knowledge of what was going on. Like this was his first time in there. Like Michelle Pfeiffer's character was well knowledgeable because she was down there for like 30, 40 years. But it's like Lang, you was down there for like at least 5. So you're not familiar with nothing that's going on right now. Unless there's like crazy sub levels that I'm not aware of, where he was like at level 1 of the Quantumania, and in the movie, they're like at level 5 or something. Like they went even deeper than where he was at. I don't know. But just the simple fact that he was like clueless, like a deer caught in headlights with like the whole situation. I'm like, shouldn't he have some type of knowledge? He was down here for 5 years. Like, why is he acting brand new like with everybody else? So that was a little bit confusing for me, and it kind of took me out on like certain parts of the first half of the movie that wasn't gelling for me. But yeah, special effects was okay. Acting was good. Nobody got on my nerves. Nobody's acting was mediocre. And the storyline was okay. It wasn't the best because, like I said, as soon as we finally get Kang in the film, the movie picked up for me, and I could tell he's going to be a great villain going forward. I can't wait to see more of Jonathan Majors in the MCU. So on the Kaiba scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give this movie. It's like teetering on like a 7, 7.5. I think I gave Ant-Man and the Wasp a 7.5, but this is like a different 7.5 because I'm giving it 7.5 because of Jonathan Majors' performance for me was strong. And like I said, it was just a tease, but even with the tease, I loved it. It like picked up the movie for me. And bottom line, this movie's better than Thor: Love and Thunder. I'm telling you that right now. For like the recent Marvel movies, I'm more satisfied with Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and now Ant-Man and the Quantumania. Like, I actually feel like I'm going to watch this movie. Like, when it's on TV, I'm actually going to stop and watch it because of Jonathan Majors. So, yeah, definitely go check this movie out. Definitely see it in IMAX. And, yeah, you guys know the drill. If you like what you see and you want to see more, please hit that subscribe button. After doing that, hit the bell button so you get notified every time I upload a video. And leave a comment at the bottom. Let me know what you thought of Ant-Man and the Wasp and the Quantumania. And hit that like button. And I see you guys next time. Peace.